Hey y'all, hey, how y'all doing? Happy Wednesday, happy hump day. We almost getting there, y'all. And speaking of hump, I was picking at my lip, just in case y'all wondering, like, she getting lippy? No, we don't do none of that around here. I was picking at because I seen like a little blackhead forming. And it was tiny, and I went in there and tried to, and it wasn't. But y'all, hey, don't let that bother y'all. That's what the fat lip is about, okay? Because ain't nobody around here laying their hands on me but me, okay? And doing stuff that I knew better than. But y'all, we're here to talk about something, and I hope that y'all having a good day, night, whatever timeline that you're on. I hope, that's going well, okay? But this is a story, guys, that I was supposed to be talking about one. We're still going to talk about that, but I need to talk about this. Because this is a story that's been, I'm talking about when I say overlooked, it's been overlooked, y'all. And it's been some years ago that this even happened. And given how it was just given to me in less than 24 hours, I don't remember a whole bunch of the dates and stuff, but I can tell you that this happened in Missouri. And this story, when I went looking for it, I was finding it in places like where you seen where I post in the community post, Atlanta Star, and the Root and all that kind of stuff. Like, not even CNN, no Fox News coverage, none of that. So here it is. I'm stuck on why no one else, like the main media sources, why are they not covering this when something like this has happened before? So what I'm trying to say is, given this situation and what has taken place surrounding this situation, this is something that every major news source should be talking about, and they are not. It's just only the black media sources that's covering this story. And we're talking about Derontae Martin. This is tragic. I can see all through this story a young man on an all-white football team in a town, living in a town, a racist town, probably, surrounded by racist individuals, friends and all, setting him up. Because that's what I'm getting. This is some type of ritual that took place surrounding Derontae Martin. Now, as we go back with this story, and I don't know how far back I can go, but I do know that Derontae Martin was on the football team, and he happened to attend a birthday party of a friend, like that. And he happened to be the only black there. And all of a sudden, he just starts acting weird. And somebody wants to give him a weapon in the middle of him acting weird while he's drinking, we know, spiked punch at this supposedly birthday party at James Wade's house. Now, here it is. Derontae is found later on in James Wade's attic with a self-inflicted wound to the head. Now, his mother says that that can't be possible because, first off, he has a cast on the arm that he would even use. So that's one. And my son is too happy. He would never. And a mother knows. And I'm on the mother's side. She knows. This is a setup and a cover-up. Okay? And not only that, see, when God has anything to do with it, because it's just really to bring the community down, because y'all, I just read a week ago, the FBI done even ruled it, the jury has been put in place to show that this was more than what they are saying it is. This was violence. Something of violent nature took place. Okay? A jury decided that. Just for the FBI to come on top of it and say, well, no, we're just going to keep it and rule it as, he did this to himself. Even after a jury. I can't even understand it. Not that. I don't understand that. But here it is. The initiation. And that's exactly what it was. Was for them to get that child to that home. Spike his punch. That's why the drugs were there in his system as they found him, because they always want to make it seem like, oh, he was on. Yeah, because y'all, James, put him there. And him hanging the flag, the Confederate flag outside his home real big. His social media platform, which I didn't even bother to go search for. Because I believe what it says. He's a racist. And he couldn't, he's a fan of the football. And he must have somebody on a team that he likes so well. Or he might have many. Who knows? But he just don't like to see how Derontae devours them all. He just don't like to see how Derontae was out there going places. No, not another one of ours. Why can't it be our boys? It's supposed to be our boys. And here come this one just in plain sight. Easy to see. And James Wade can't stand it. So he goes, because these young kids, they know James. James teaches them, whether you know it or not. Because those kids that was able to take account, oh, they're just that in the making. That's all. Some of them probably done cut the holes out in pillowcases already. I said it. Because just looking at James himself, honey, he's a true KKK member. All day, every day. And his home is where he like to throw the little kickbacks and show them how it goes. Because they know. The town knows. Because James is the leader. That's why they covering up what he do. Okay? That's how that goes. So, I said what I said. But y'all don't never mind me no way. Never do you. But guess who I found? Here it is all along, me just being lazy. Because I got a lot of cards, y'all. And I just wasn't finna, it's like playing Tetris. Trying to get them to fit into those tiny boxes. And I found my English deck. They was just, honey, they done made their way to the top. They say, we coming. We coming. You need these in your life. Because I'm like, my cards. And this was just yesterday. And look who showed up. And of course, we got our spirit guide decks, but I gotta use these every day because this says a lot. Let's see, she is a bartender, the one that's serving those spiked drinks. And then we're gonna use the zombie deck today. For some reason, they just said go there, cause that's what he got going on over there, growing up and teaching a bunch of zombie children that's on their way. Okay, so I just wanna go ahead and light some more sage here. And y'all, if I don't tell them just to get off a topic just real fast, honey, I done brought the neighbors out the woodwork, okay? I'm sitting here, you know, I'm like back there because I got to take the dog back. And he don't like to really go by himself because the grass was getting tall on us. And I'm like, I need to get that cut. I need to get that cut. Because I'm tired of walking this dog out, and especially in the morning, I have to go, and it was getting to the point he was having the bunny hop over the grass, and I'm like, because it was, it was kind of not too tall when we got here, but I could tell it was getting there, but I was able to comfortably walk, and it's been raining a whole lot. I'm like, we're going to have to get that cut. So me just thinking like this, well, I manifested this lawnmower. I'm just sitting here right now, before I start recording. And honey, they through. I'm like, I went to the store and everything just right up the street today, Tim, to get some change out for them. And I get back, honey, it was just a little patch back there. But when I get back, honey, I done brought her. My neighbor is out. She smelling all good and her fancy out there. Morning with her little manual. And I thought, I need to get one of those. I'm glad she came out. Because that's what I need. Don't think that, Because, baby, I was thinking I want to invest in a lawnmower. I'm thinking I'm going to go hit up some pawn shops and go find me a lawnmower. When I return back from, getting the money out, she out in her fancy morning with her little manual cutting that thing, her little front yard. Hey. Stop and chat with her for a little bit, after I went and paid them, and they was through. I'm like, oh my goodness. But I manifest because I had to go. They was just driving by slowly, real slow, and I seen a couple of them on the back. I'm saying, wait, I need y'all right now. I'm sorry, y'all, but it's story time. We gonna get to it, but I needed them right now. I'm just telling y'all how I be manifesting. Y'all can call it a coincidence if you want, but how he was slow pacing on this street like he was looking for me. He was going so slow that maybe he looking for my neighbors. And before he get to them, let me just inquire first, and then when he get through with them, so I don't want him to leave, if he can come on and hook me up after he get through with them. That's how I was looking. Because that's how he was looking for an address. Just like that. That's slow. So I'm sitting here and I'm looking at the whole, looking at him in slow motion. And if you don't get on up there. So I'm like, because they was, nearing the stop. I'm like, and I'm in my house shoes, and I'm waving, just waving, not all high, not like that. Just casually trying to catch him. And I did. He wouldn't even hear for nobody. He said that's what he do. He just come and case the neighborhood to see who grass might need to be cut. He couldn't see my back. He can't see my back from the front. Lo and behold, he done cut that thing. He gone. But just to say, honey, when I got back and went back there to pay him, child, the neighbors I ain't even seen before on the side of him is hanging all over the fence, talking. Hey, how y'all doing? The husband, quick to, hi. The wife, y'all gonna, whether you like it or not, or like, the difference that you see. You're going to have to like me, because I'm not here to start no trouble. None whatsoever. And that's how we should go in life. Keep to ourselves and be cordial at the same time. That's why I'm here. To teach just that and walk in that. And in my truth, because I ain't pretending with nobody. My neighbor, she seems like a nice, sweet lady, as I've said before. She seems to be. I don't truly know, but that could be an illusion. But as long as she treat me like I'm treating her, I don't have no problem. And I see her as a sweet lady. Okay? But this James Wade, just looking at his picture, y'all know good and well that something went on in that house. Okay? So we're going to let, the spirit guide cards let us know exactly what went on in that house that night while Derontae Martin attended that party that they call it, a birthday party. And guys, can I also say this? If you live in a town as such and you're considered the minority, never go to any of these parties or allow your children to go to any of these parties alone. If it's not 3 of them, they can all go, because at least out of the 3, one of them is going to be the more, conscious one to say, oh, no, let's go, man. Or, honey, let's go. Don't go to any party. And this is for everybody. I don't care. Because we've even seen grown women end up missing in this way. It just showed up a lady. Y'all probably know that story. But she attended something like a organizational group where it was a slumber party type. And she just so happened to be the one out of all the rest of the white women that could have fell over the balcony. The only black woman was the one. And just like this, out of all the students, the majority of them being white students. And this is not a race thing. In James Wade's case, it is. But it just so happened the only black child there ends up unalived. And people, students, even say that they saw him do it to himself. I wonder how they're panning today, how things are working out for them today if they did witness such an act. I wonder if they need any type of counseling or, like anything like that. Because to witness somebody do something like that, one, anybody of any age would truly need it. They would truly need it. Okay? So let's just go right on the top, pertaining to business. Look at her. I'm just going to shuffle these around. I saw some well through there too. This one flipped over. Auctioned. See, I'm just, child, honey. This is what they do, and they are able to get off. I can see a room set up. Police officers. It's really this organization, this KKK. And they go, it's like a hunting game. And they have a target list, and it's taking me back to higher learning, if y'all have seen that before. But it's a list of people within the town, and these people sit in this room and bid. And it goes to the highest bidder of who they can pick off And with that amount, they're going to make sure that they get off, regardless of what's going on, what they did. Just like James Wade said, it was too easy. Too easy. So, let's see. Easter. Muladhara, root chakra, the Muladhara. Words too much cologne, malpractice. So what is James's profession? Because I'm reading up. I read something. I'm out this joint. After the holidays. Military. Gray hair. So we are talking, this is along the lines of James Wade. That's what they're talking. I seen on top, black market. See? Oh, see? And then this one. Hello, beautiful. That's to mom. Karmic child. Karmic children. We're back on James. I see innocent through the card. In reverse, though. It was reversed. He's guilty. See through the card, stomach, digestive. Him with some problems with his stomach. We talking about James. So more about, I see through the card, executives. Psychosis detected Tuesday in the hospital. Okay. So I saw a runaway. We got college, university, community in the local area. Raging bull energy, out of control. Demonic, violent, do not approach. James. Celebrity rapper. Hipper. Sort out your priorities. We talking about Derontae now. Cousin on dad's side. So, did he go or attend the party with someone from his dad's side? Because they said it was a friend. Analyze your circle of friends. Yeah, see? So, I'm getting maybe he was with dad or something. Attending this party. Or why would dad? Because my thing is, why was he out so late? Be patient with your upcoming business endeavors. Why was exercise? So I'm getting maybe after this, you know, maybe they had tour days or something. And after that, they went to this party. Because for some reason, I'm getting that they are all still in uniform. Like, violating laws through the card. Exotic event. See, I'm telling you, some type of, honey, some people knew what was fixing to go on. Thank you, spirits. So I see this through the card. Mama's boy. Go with your first choice. Through the card, criminal activity. Poverty stricken. Capricorn. So I'm getting that, you know, him hanging around with these guys, you know, because you can even see in the pictures how he's all hugged up with him. His team, you know, first it's his team, then it's his friends, and then they have a different lifestyle than he might have. And he kind of he's kind of gravitating towards the experience of that. Is just what I'm getting. It's something different to what he's used to living in, to be at their homes and stuff, to even be at this type of party. But he was lured there. He was set up, being bribed. He wasn't for sure. He didn't want to. Maybe even his mom told him, you know, and maybe he was doing something he shouldn't have. Who knows? But it was almost like, I got to, you know, I'm a part of the team. Like that. You like, it wouldn't be right. I'm a part of it. And they probably even was, you know, peer pressure. Come on, you gotta be there. No, I don't. Come on, you know. And they strong with it. Very manipulative. And if they learn it from Wade, he's a master manipulator. And he paid for this. Desperately seeking Susan. So guys, I got my English deck back, and we got to see what's really going on with James Wade, and what did he do? What did he do when it comes to Derontae? What did he do to Derontae Martin? That's our question. Because he's all behind this. I feel it in my spirit he is. Just show me both of them. It's all, yeah. He paid, they showing it to me. It was about money, guys. Y'all better understand that movie Get Out is a real thing. Why y'all think like, and I don't even really want to bring this to the platform because we're really talking about Derontae, but they have an underground system, a black market, to where they get to pay a price to pick a ninja off and get away with it. And if you just so want to do it, you can be, maybe, what's her name? She didn't get much time for killing her neighbor. I can't even think of her name, but it's a lot of people that's getting away with that, displaying their racism, and just using their authority. Because I'm not for sure what James, you know, what he did, what his background is, but given what he did, it's something. It kept him afloat. Well, and this right here, him doing that, what he did, is just going to keep him leveling up. Because he worships Satan, honey. And as long as he keep doing that, Satan going to keep giving to him. You see, he barely getting hit. Just a tap on the wrist. His last little run-in was in 2021. He was arrested for, wouldn't you believe it, shooting at somebody. Him and the same individual that was around him in the first incident here with Derontae. And he running around town bragging about it. Don't worry, he gonna get heels soon enough. And it might be coming sooner than we think. We just want to know what happened that night. Whatever's surrounding James Wade and what he did to Derontae that night at the party. A marriage life, late in life, 80 diamonds. James Wade, dark man upright, king of clubs. Okay, that will be Derontae. I ain't working my cards. I'm ready, y'all. I missed them too. So we got the two on the board that they talking about, Derontae. So this man must have been married, I guess. Or still mad about the divorce. And being lonely, a fickle and false friend, beware. That's 7 of hearts. And then we got a cautious against inconsistency or change of object for sale of money. Ace of heart. Partying, okay, quarrel. So they're speaking about the party. Four diamonds, trouble arising from unfaithful friends, betrayal, betrayed secret. That's him over there. Unfaithful friends. Him and his followers. Lucrative business. Yeah, because James saw a beast in Derontae on that field. He didn't like it. Seeing the Joker turned over. He didn't like it. Trouble caused by unfounded jealousy. I told y'all. And then 9 of hearts. Wealth, high esteem, wish card. He didn't like it. Dark, ambitious, king of spades. So I got partnership. And so he didn't work alone. But like I said, that underground stuff that they do. So it was him and another guy that plotted this. Just to get him off the field, because if his scouts out there watching, they don't want Derontae, because Derontae gonna get picked up. Derontae going places. These coons, because that's what they are, they tired of scouts coming, you know, and overlooking their boys. So I guess that's all with it. I don't see nothing else with that, guys. Yup. Just what I said. Just what I said. Let me show y'all real fast. We back here with what I did. Oh, I forgot the 9 of hearts there. too much. It's too much. So let's move right on in to see exactly what went on that night. I want to know exactly. They can take me straight there. That's where I want to go. To the party. Take me to the party. I don't think this was much of a party. Like I said, this was more like an initiation for them boys. This is just, you know, this ain't the way. But trust and believe. There was a child. He's returned back to God. But God working on this James. Trust and believe. He working on James. Trust and believe. This looks like James right here. The 7 of coins. We gotta take him. Man. Yeah. See, I see the football stadium and everything. Oh, and he on his way. He just one step in it. Yep. The prison behind him, honey. It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. For right now, anyway. And from what I'm seeing, it's more digging into this. Somebody ain't gonna leave this alone. They still working on this. Nine of Cups in reverse. For some reason, I'm seeing this as, yeah, I am, because I just witnessed the gunshot wounds. This would represent Derontae. Yeah, he didn't like how he was out there on that field. Oh, man. Look, I just saw somebody like throw, I see the football field and everything. I saw him throw the ball and everything. But I don't know his position. He must be some type of defenser. But James is mad, honey. He don't like it. He feels like they should be flagging or throwing the flag on Derontae. He feel like Derontae too big. And he's devouring their boys. 3 of coins. See? Yeah. There's been talks. They don't like it. 6 of Swords in reverse. So the talks to do away with him began. Yeah, yeah. It's an organization, and child, please don't tell me. Y'all have y'all ever seen They Clone Tyrone? If you haven't, go watch it. Go watch it. Because see, before I even seen it, how I see things is pods in different places. And they got their own community, just like you don't see nobody running around here wearing robes no more. But they are huge in their small little towns, community. They could, run the town. But I see them in some underground type of sanctuary. I want to say in a church. In the church. And that might just represent his home, where all of this goes down. His teachings and all that kind of, yeah. But he will, he moving towards jail, honey. Judgment in reverse. And I'm just getting that he's did a lot of complaining about, Derontae in his maneuvers in football, I guess, honey, because he's mad about it. This has everything to do with football. His outrage when it comes to him on the field. And it's all because he's greater than the rest, is what James Sin don't like. So he's tried to make so many complaints, which was a bunch of false, like, just, go cry a river, why don't you? Give the kid a break. That's what I'm getting from, it's people in the community that, they want to see their team win. So they rooting for Derontae. But James don't like it, even though if that's his team. I don't know if he's, against on the other side or... No, he couldn't be, because he want to see his boys win. Point blank, period. It can't be the African-American child in his eyes. He don't know. Even though he's helping the team to do whatever they do, James don't like it. He don't like it. And this is James's doing. Along with some other folks. See? Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords. They showing me. Now I am showing in some case, but they provoked this because first, not only did they give him something to drink. I see it now. Drugs. Well, he did act out. And James knew what this drug that he gave him, he knew what it would do. Because they've even said in the news articles that I was reading that this drug and the levels of it that was in his system can do that. Can cause that kind of outburst. And I do see that outburst right here. James thinking, okay, calm down, he's going to use this way, all, like that. Use it like in that manner. Manipulate the situation, seeing and knowing that Derontae is going to become violent. He don't know what's going on already. He's a big guy. Little James here, knowing all of this, uses that opportunity to attack. All a setup in his home. Yep. Oh, this is the Knight of Swords. This is the Knight of Swords. I'm sorry. This is the King of Swords, I guess, in reverse, because it looked like the Knight to me. But that's the King. In reverse. That's James. That's him all over this. So, it's a Knight of Swords, and it's a King of Swords. Somebody, you know, this James is taking this out on this man, on Derontae, because of something that happened in his past. Maybe he's still upset with his father or something, because and where he failed at. And this is what he's become. I'm almost looking that he's angry with his father that he made him this way. That's how I'm looking at it. Yeah, it is his father. He mad at his father. Like, this man probably do a lot of drinking. A lot of drinking. Because he carrying out, you know, something that, like a legacy that he feels obligated to carry out. Proudly, he does. But when he gets to drinking and stuff, this ain't who he want to be. But he just feel like he have no choice because there's so many that look up to him now. But look at how he, like, I noticed this figure right here and how he looks up. So, yeah, it's this. And then all the people. He's a leader of some sort. And, you know, like what I've been telling y'all. I don't know if his father is no longer, you know, here or what, but it's like he feels some type of way about him leaving him in this position. All you got to do is stop what you're doing. Stop what you're doing. Move. Go move off somewhere. You know, I know it's not that simple, but given how it's like he's left, he don't want to really be in the position that he's in. I have to play the devil's advocate. I don't like that term, but that's what y'all, because that's what's in the cards, guys. Like, this ain't a fight that he really even won. But it's something that he feel obligated to do, like a torch being handed to him by his father. Because if you see in these cards, he screams at his father. and how he looks away from, you know, what he's doing right now. But it's just like he's left as the leader of something. Child, they be taking their role serious, don't they? This is a mental illness. Because if we feel like we have to do what was handed down to us, that's just like you grew up in one religion, you get grown. You ain't never like that. You just went because you was dragged there as a child. But that wasn't never you. So you still going, you still doing that? You still going to that same church or practicing that religion, and that's not really what you, that's not your interest? That's the same thing. But he feels obligated to continue on because I guess if his father is no longer here, before his father left, or if his father is here, he can no longer continue it in that leadership position. He passed it on to his son. His son grew up in it. So it was like him there by his side. He didn't have no choice. And when his daddy forcefully handed him the torch, he was like, okay. Because now he already got other people that's looking up to him thanks to his father. That's what I see at the bottom. Because he turned away. Honey, he don't really see these people. He just doing what he was taught and, you know, doing what his father left him to do. This is ugly. This is so ugly. But it doesn't, you know, what James has done, regardless of what his past life is, it don't give him no right to take another's life. And seeing how this has happened more than once on his property, the other individual was not of, you know, of African American descent. But what has taken place still accounts for a thorough investigation, and it needs to come like FBI, not the states, but another state's team. They need to call in the Rangers or somebody for this, to where nobody knows these individuals. And I guarantee you they'll bring James Wade all the way down. Surely would. And with that being said, guys, I'm going to wrap this up. I hope that answers some questions, because it's nobody else out here. And I would have clearly got that Derontae did this to himself, and he did not. Okay? It's only one person, well, two, because he's mad at his father for leaving him in this type of situation. Because this ain't really who he want to be. He just want to live his life normally, you know, but hey, you got to teach you how it go. I mean, he might even have himself caught up in some type of, ain't no telling. He is. You know, all this going on. He got to be a part of it. But can't even sleep at night. Just because he got to show how it go. Show how the devil works. It's that type, that pod that exists, guys. It is. We got to wake up. It's time. So, with all of that, I'm going to leave it alone. Enough is enough. Yeah, see, look at that last image, guys. Look at that last image. That's, if this don't say nothing, I don't know what else to tell y'all. That's him and his followers. I'll put that to the side for y'all. But until then, guys, y'all continue to have a good day, night, whatever timeline that you're on. And I'll see you tomorrow for more. Okay?